Design, product, marketing, operations, HR, and legal. Melina has I guarantee you as a student, those are not the categories on your sidebar on the Notion page. It might be work and home and essays and assignments. But a business has engineering, design, product, marketing, operations, HR, and legal. And the fact that Melina has put those specific things in the sidebar of her little proposal means that she's really, really appealing to businesses. A normal person is not going to pay someone $800 for 4 sessions teaching them how to use Notion. But a business, I would pay that in an absolute heartbeat. I think it's an absolute steal. It's worth pointing out here that the way Melina learned Notion was not by taking classes on how to use Notion. It was by, unsurprisingly, watching YouTube videos. You're a student. You know how to learn shit by watching stuff on the internet. Melina learned how to use Notion by watching a few YouTube videos. She made her own Notion workspace. She got familiar with using the software and then realized, I've got this skill of using this piece of software. I know businesses use this skill. Great. Anytime businesses do anything, you know you can charge them quite a lot of money for teaching them how to do the thing or helping them improve the way that they already do the thing. Okay, so we've talked about Notion, but actually there's dozens and dozens, hundreds, thousands of other software that businesses use. Some of the software that we use is, for example, ConvertKit, HubSpot. We've dabbled with Asana. We use Help Scout. We use QuickBooks. We use Kajabi to host some of our courses. We use Webflow. We use Framer some of the time. There's so much software out there that businesses use. And if, as a student, you can teach yourself to use that particular piece of software, you can then become a consultant for that software for businesses in your local area or businesses online. And a lot of this software, to be honest, is probably not things you're going to need as a student. HubSpot is a CRM. As a student, you probably don't even know what CRM means. It's basically a massive database that businesses use to keep all of their contacts. And so they can figure out, okay, this person is at this company and we need to sell to them in this way. So you as an individual have no reason to learn how to use HubSpot. But if you do, and you get good at it because it's not hard and there's loads of tutorials on the internet and stuff, you can then become a HubSpot consultant for businesses. The other really nice thing about this, and which is why it's such a high income skill, is that by doing consulting for businesses, you actually learn so much. You're basically creating your own business where you're doing consulting for other businesses. So you learn how to price your services, you learn how to sell them, you learn how to persuade someone over a Zoom call or over the phone or over an in-person meeting to part with their money to give you the services. You learn how to fulfill on that particular order. You learn the language of business. You learn how to speak to entrepreneurs. You learn how to speak in terms of return on investment. None of this is stuff that they will teach you at university. Even if you do an MBA, I have lots of friends who've done MBAs, they don't learn this stuff either. You only learn this stuff by doing it, which is why when you're a student and you try and become a software consultant for other businesses, I guarantee it will be one of the highest income skills you could possibly learn. Oh, and by the way,